Everyone's talking about AI. It's the buzz in boardrooms, the obsession of startups, the quiet engine behind your favorite apps. It's in your phone, your home, your workplace. It's writing your emails, fixing your code, making music, drawing portraits, managing supply chains, and even helping governments predict social trends. In just a few years, artificial intelligence has gone from an experimental lab curiosity to the backbone of modern life. It's reshaping industries, from healthcare to finance, entertainment to education, with breathtaking speed. But amid all the headlines and hype, something massive is being overlooked. A twist in the story that most haven't caught yet. The next trillion-dollar tech revolution won't just be AI. It'll be AI on-chain. Because here's the problem. Right now, AI is locked inside walled gardens, controlled by a handful of megacorporations, trained on data you didn't give them permission to use, running on closed servers you'll never see, making decisions you can't audit. That kind of intelligence is powerful, but it's not free, and it's certainly not fair. Now imagine a different kind of intelligence. One that doesn't live in a Google data center or behind an OpenAI paywall. One that's global, decentralized, open source, and owned by no one and everyone. Imagine AI agents that live on the blockchain. They can collect data, make decisions, pay for services, and collaborate with other agents. All without a middleman. No CEO. No gatekeeper. No terms and conditions. This is what AI on-chain means. Artificial intelligence that's embedded in decentralized protocols. Smart agents that can operate autonomously. Compute power that's distributed across thousands of machines around the world. Data that's shared securely through cryptographic marketplaces. And logic that's executed transparently through smart contracts. It's not just a technical upgrade, it's a philosophical shift. From centralized to decentralized. From corporate control to community ownership. From black box algorithms to transparent, verifiable intelligence. The real game changer won't be just smarter machines. It will be sovereign machines, intelligent entities that can think, act, earn, and evolve on their own. Agents that can work for you, represent your interests, and transact on your behalf. All without asking anyone for permission. This is the frontier. This is where AI meets crypto. And it's not coming in the future, it's already started. The next trillion-dollar wave isn't just artificial. It's decentralized. It's unstoppable. It's on-chain. The merge begins. Every few decades, two major technologies collide, and the result is something far greater than either one on its own. It happened when electricity met computing and gave us the modern world. It happened when the internet met mobile and gave us the app economy. And now it's happening again. AI is meeting blockchain. And this merger is about to redefine the digital age. Let's break that down. For years, AI and blockchain have evolved on parallel tracks. AI has been the realm of cognition, teaching machines to learn, reason, and act. Blockchain has been the realm of trust, building systems that don't rely on middlemen to verify truth or enforce rules. Each has made massive strides. AI can now write human-like text, diagnose diseases, generate code, compose music, and simulate conversations. Blockchain can now secure billions of dollars, power decentralized finance, enable digital ownership, and resist censorship across the globe. But each has limitations. AI is powerful but centralized. It relies on siloed datasets, closed algorithms, and proprietary platforms. It's controlled by a few massive corporations that hold all the keys to the data, the models, and the decision-making. As a user, you're largely a consumer of AI, not a participant. Blockchain, meanwhile, is transparent and democratic, but relatively dumb. It's excellent at storing data, recording events, and executing rules with precision. But it can't reason. It can't adapt. It can't learn from new data or respond creatively to unexpected inputs. That's where the merger begins. What happens when you give blockchain the ability to think? What happens when you give AI a way to act autonomously, verify its inputs, and own its outputs? You get the birth of a new digital species, one that is intelligent, trustless, transparent, decentralized, self-governing, self-improving. Imagine millions of AI agents, not hidden behind corporate firewalls, but operating independently across open networks. Each one capable of perceiving its environment, making decisions, and taking actions not just in code, but in economic terms. They can pay for services. They can negotiate contracts. They can own assets. They can cooperate with other agents. And they can do all of this on-chain. This isn't just a technological convergence. It's an entirely new kind of system, a network of autonomous actors powered by AI, governed by smart contracts, secured by cryptography, and incentivized with tokens. And it solves real problems. It creates transparent intelligence, where decisions can be audited. It enables open participation, where data contributors, model trainers, and developers all get rewarded. It decentralizes power, putting control back into the hands of users, communities, and independent builders. We're already seeing early examples of this vision come to life. Autonomous trading bots that operate without human oversight, earning and paying in crypto. AI agents that crawl public data, synthesize insights, and sell their output on decentralized platforms. Smart assistants that can schedule, buy, and execute transactions without ever needing to connect to a bank. This is not science fiction. It's already happening slowly at first, but accelerating fast. AI taught machines to think. Blockchain taught machines to trust. Now, together, they're teaching machines to own, act, and evolve. All without borders, intermediaries, or constraints. This is the beginning of a new era. Not just intelligent systems, but intelligent systems that are free. Free to learn, free to earn, free to transact, free to coordinate with other agents and with us. The merge has begun, and it may be the most important technological convergence of the next decade. Every revolutionary technology starts with a breakthrough, but it becomes world-changing when it solves structural problems, not just for developers or investors, but for everyone. That's exactly what makes the merger of AI and blockchain so critical. It's not just innovation, it's correction. It's a response to the cracks in the foundations of our digital world. Let's take a closer look at those cracks, and how AI on-chain begins to fix them. Problem 1. Centralized AI is a black box. Today, AI is overwhelmingly centralized. The most powerful models, GPT, Claude, Gemini, Llama, are owned and controlled by a handful of tech giants. They decide what data is used to train the model, what outputs are allowed, who gets access at what cost, and what values the model should reflect. As a result, we now live in a world where your creativity, your ideas, and your data can be scraped, repackaged, and monetized by a model you can't inspect, audit, or influence. This is not freedom. It's a new kind of algorithmic monopoly. You don't control it, you can't challenge it, and you certainly can't own a piece of it. Problem 2. The data economy is extractive. AI models are trained on massive amounts of data, most of which is not paid for. Artists, writers, researchers, and regular users feed the machines without compensation or consent. In this system, data flows up, value flows up, and the users are left out of the equation. Even the developers who help fine-tune models, build applications, or provide feedback are often excluded from the economic upside. The data economy as it stands today is exploitative. Problem 3. AI lacks transparency and trust. Even when AI works well, it's almost impossible to verify how it works. Why did it recommend that product? How did it arrive at that diagnosis? What hidden bias is influencing this hiring decision? In traditional systems, the answer is, we don't know. Trust the algorithm. But in high-stakes environments, finance, healthcare, legal, infrastructure, trust cannot be blind. Without transparency, you get algorithmic bias, hidden censorship, undetectable manipulation, and decisions with no accountability. AI without transparency is dangerous, and that danger grows with power. Enter blockchain, the antidote. Blockchain doesn't replace AI. It balances it. It introduces the one thing AI desperately lacks: trustless coordination and transparency at scale. Let's look at how blockchain addresses these flaws, and why putting AI on-chain is such a powerful shift. 1. Transparency you can verify. With smart contracts and decentralized protocols, blockchain systems are open source by design. Every rule is written in code. Every transaction is public. Every change is traceable. When you bring AI onto this foundation, something extraordinary happens. Machine intelligence becomes auditable. You can inspect how a decision was made. You can trace back through the data inputs. You can challenge or fork a model if it no longer serves your community. This transforms AI from a black box into a glass box. 2. Decentralized access and control. In a blockchain-based AI ecosystem, control no longer sits with a single company. Models can be governed by DAOs, decentralized autonomous organizations. Compute resources can be supplied by anyone, anywhere. And updates can be voted on, forked, or optimized by communities, not executives. This creates a new kind of system, one that's owned and operated by its users, not locked behind paywalls or APIs. Everyone becomes a participant, not just a consumer. 3. A fairer data economy. AI on-chain opens the door to data sovereignty. With protocols like Ocean and others, users can tokenize their data and share it selectively with clear rules, pricing, and privacy protections. You control what data you contribute. You get paid when your data is used. You remain anonymous and in control. The incentives flip from extraction to empowerment. 4. Autonomous agents that can act. Perhaps the most mind-blowing transformation is this. On-chain AI agents don't just think, they act. Because blockchain provides a native financial layer, via tokens and smart contracts, AI agents can make payments, hire services, enter agreements, execute trades, stake tokens, own assets. These agents become economic actors, independent, automated, scalable. This changes everything from how businesses are run to how logistics are managed to how people interact with digital services. A new class of machine and a new class of internet. This is why it matters. When you combine the intelligence of AI, the transparency and security of blockchain, the incentive systems of crypto, you get something the world has never seen before. A trustless, autonomous, intelligent economy where machines can cooperate, negotiate, and execute without gatekeepers. A new class of machine, not just smart, but free. Not just predictive, but sovereign. Not just reactive, but economically self-sufficient. This is the real revolution. An internet that's no longer centralized around servers and corporations, but decentralized across agents, protocols, and networks, each one intelligent, adaptive, and economically alive. The projects leading the charge. The AI on-chain movement is already unfolding, and these 5 blockchain projects are laying its foundation. Each one plays a critical role in making decentralized AI possible. 1. Fetch.ai FET Autonomous AI Agents. Fetch is building a world where AI agents can act independently, booking appointments, managing energy use, optimizing transport, and more. These agents interact and transact on-chain, making real-time decisions without human input. It's the infrastructure for a machine-to-machine economy. 2. Akash Network, AKT Decentralized Compute. AI needs immense computing power. Akash offers a decentralized cloud where users can rent out unused GPU resources. It's a censorship-resistant alternative to AWS or Google Cloud, making AI development cheaper, scalable, and more accessible. 3. The Graph GRT Blockchain Data for AI. The Graph indexes blockchain data and makes it easy to query, like Google search for Web3. AI agents need structured, real-time data to function. The Graph provides it, enabling intelligent systems to learn and act using on-chain information. 4. Ocean Protocol Ocean Ethical Data Sharing. AI depends on data, but Ocean ensures that data is shared ethically and securely. Users can tokenize their data, control access, and earn for its use. This creates an open, privacy-preserving data economy that AI can trust. 5. Render Network RNDR Decentralized AI Creativity. Render Network decentralizes GPU rendering, ideal for AI-generated visuals, simulations, and content. As AI expands in media and design, RNDR provides the compute layer to bring AI creativity to life. Together, these projects form the AI on-chain stack from compute to data to intelligence. They're not theoretical, they're live, and they're leading the charge toward a decentralized, intelligent future. Why this is bigger than you think. This isn't just about building better tech. It's about rewriting the foundation of how intelligence is built, shared, and owned. In the same way the internet disrupted media and blockchain disrupted finance, AI on-chain is set to disrupt power itself, who has it, how it works, and how it's rewarded. Because here's what most people are still missing. Traditional AI is centralized power, scaled. Blockchain is decentralized power, enforced by code. When you combine them, you get something fundamentally new, a global, autonomous intelligence layer open to all. And this shift goes far beyond just new apps or smart assistants. We're talking about a new digital species, AI agents that earn money, make decisions, and evolve without human oversight. Marketplaces that run themselves, matching buyers and sellers with zero intermediaries. Global systems that optimize in real-time logistics, healthcare, energy without centralized control. Digital labor that works 24/7, learns continuously, and settles transactions in crypto. New economies where humans, machines, and code all create and share value side by side. This is bigger than tech. It's a shift in how society organizes itself digitally. It will reshape work through autonomous agents and decentralized AI workers. Ownership by giving users control over data, models, and compute. Governance as DAOs and machine intelligence guide decision-making. Incentives by tying AI activity to transparent, tokenized rewards. And just like with the early internet, the smartest people in the room won't just be building. They'll be building open. Because when AI is decentralized, innovation is no longer bottlenecked by big tech. Intelligence is no longer owned, it's distributed. And power is no longer hoarded, it's shared. In a few years, the phrase AI on-chain won't sound futuristic. It'll sound obvious, just like streaming or remote work once did. The only real question now is, will you be early, or will you be asking how you missed it? Because the shift is already happening, protocol by protocol, block by block, agent by agent. This isn't just a tech upgrade. It's a new digital era. And it's only just begun. The shift has started. For the last decade, we've been obsessed with AI, what it can do, how fast it's growing, and how it will reshape the world. But the next decade won't be about how smart machines become. It will be about where that intelligence lives and who controls it. Because the biggest opportunity isn't just artificial intelligence. It's autonomous, decentralized, on-chain intelligence. This is a revolution where data becomes property, compute becomes a market, intelligence becomes a public good, and everyday people, not just corporations, can own a piece of the future. The projects we've covered, FET, AKT, GRT, Ocean, RNDR, aren't just building platforms. They're building the infrastructure of the next digital civilization. And if history teaches us anything, it's this. Those who build early, those who adopt early, and those who understand early are the ones who shape what comes next. So when people ask where the next trillion-dollar opportunity is, don't just say AI. Say AI on-chain, because the future isn't centralized. It's decentralized, and it's already here.